One of the most rewarding parts about traveling is meeting people from all walks of life. It inspires me to hear their unique stories, discover their ambition, and see their motivation to make an impact on someone or on a society, whatever and wherever it may be. So I'd like to dedicate this video to share 4 inspiring people I've met over the last 6 years visiting 140 countries. We begin our journey in Malawi. In 1974, somewhere in rural Malawi, a guy named Shefundu had an idea, and his idea was to build a guest house that is completely underground. Shefundu is an amazing person who is as happy as I've ever seen a human being. He welcomed us inside and first told us how long it took him to dig up his hotel. 11 years.
Yeah, 11 years.
11 years.
Yes.
What year did you start?
1974.
And you finished 1985?
Yeah. 85.
He did it all by himself. That is 132 months, 4,092 days, 98,208 hours it took him to build this. How does he dig this stuff? Crazy. This is the entrance to the hotel. And then it just keeps going down and down and down.
There's no light. No light.
No lights in here. It's the reception. His guest house has remained identical since its completion 33 years ago. Visiting this place now, in 2018, feels just like it's 1985. There are 10 rooms. Each room varies in price, from 500 kwacha, or 68 cents, at least you got a pillow, to 1,500 kwacha, $2. $2 or less for a room to sleep in.
Crazy.
Not bad for $2 a night. I could sleep here, easily. You cannot find this place on booking.com or Airbnb. In fact, there's no Wi-Fi or electricity here. Nobody has smartphones or computers. It's literally as if you were staying at a hotel in 1985.
When it's raining, no water inside.
When it's raining, there's no water?
No water. Open kitchen this side. Oh, this side? Yeah.
There's the kitchen. Anytime someone drops by, they have a bed to sleep in. If you want a cheap room in Malawi, this is your guy, right here. It's worth coming here just to meet him. What a guy, what a guest house, and what an experience this has been.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you next time.
About 3 months after I made that video, I got the unfortunate news that Shefundu had passed away. May he rest in peace. Next, we head 2,000 kilometers north to Kenya. This is Ken.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Ken was on a trip to Kenya in 2005 when he met a young boy and asked him his name. The mother replied he doesn't have one because he likely won't survive from a lack of clean water. That night, as he was using gallons of clean water in the shower, he realized that
water is life.
When he got back home to Oklahoma, Ken quit his job and started a charity called Water is Life, which over the last 10 years has delivered over 2 billion liters of clean water in 44 countries. Ken took his first trip to a village called Maisha in Kisumu, Kenya in 2007. And when he got here,
there was nothing here but just grass fields, and now this whole place has been transformed.
Step by step, year after year, Ken helped this community from the ground up.
He's the one who started this program.
Thank you very much.
You bet, you bet. This was the classrooms for Maisha Academy. Those were the very first toilets that were out in this whole region. You saw the old kitchen over there. The old tree, the little building. This is the new kitchen. They have, man, giant wood burners that pump the smoke out the back.
They have built schools, medical clinics, drilled wells, and employed more than 40 people.
This is the very first well we did. This sucker has been producing water for a long time.
Everyone in this village knows him, and they get so happy whenever he comes back.
How you doing? Good to see you.
It's even more special to witness it firsthand. Boop.
I've been telling Drew about this special group of people. The most special people in all of Kenya in my heart, and that is you.
Bringing water into this region has not only transformed Maisha, but the surrounding communities who now have access to water wells. It has all stemmed from right here.
It's been amazing to see the transformation that's taken place simply because you bring water into a village and people gravitate toward it.
It's been a pleasure meeting Ken and having him take me around this village. I never knew how much water could impact lives until seeing it happen with my own 2 eyes. Now we're gonna head 72 kilometers east to Thailand. This is Pune. She's 62 years young and can kick your ass. Pune trains Muay Thai every single day at the same gym that I joined a few weeks ago in Bangkok. She is the most fit person I've ever seen for her age, and it's very, very inspiring. Muay Thai is a Thai combat sport that uses fists, elbows, knees, and shins to beat down an opponent. Think of it like an intense form of kickboxing, which is just as mental as it is physical, and believe me, it puts you in shape in no time. I've done 10 classes in the last 14 days, and my entire body feels like jello from head to toe. I spontaneously caught Pune during her session yesterday and asked her a few questions. Wow, how old are you?
62.
You're 62. Why do you like Muay Thai?
I like because strong, faster, and putting to the action.
Yeah.
When I go to Muay finish, I go to fitness and body weight, running, practice. Okay.
25. Very good. When do you finish Muay Thai? You keep going and going?
No stop,
No stopping. Forever.
forever. My target, 100 years.
You can do it. What's your secret for living a healthy life?
I eat vitamin every day, vitamin and get fiber and soy milk, collagen. Especially I'm running and body weight often.
Is it crazy to say that I'd be scared to fight a 62-year-old woman? You tell me. I find Pune's story to be very inspiring, and I hope it gives you motivation to stay fit because it's never too late. The next time I hear someone complain that they're too old or too lazy, I'm gonna send them this video. Finally, we're gonna head 4,000 kilometers southeast to the beautiful island of Timor-Leste.
Benvenuto a Timor-Leste!
Timor-Leste, a beautiful place somewhere between Indonesia and Australia. Chances are you don't know much about it, but this half-island nation on the southern tip of Southeast Asia is making headlines in the LGBT world thanks to a guy named Nata.
Hi guys!
Nata was born and raised in Timor-Leste, which was under Indonesian occupation until its independence in 2002, making it the 5th newest country in the world. The majority of recognition his country gets is for biodiversity and political struggles.
Not LGBT rights.
As a predominantly Christian country, LGBT people have had a tough time freely being themselves
These are just some really bad terms.
and having their families accept them.
Growing up, I was very closeted. I mean, I was hiding myself.
Growing up was a bit difficult because I always felt that I was different. I always felt a bit more like feminine.
After being abroad for 8 years, Nata came home feeling different and wanted a change.
And I want not just myself but kids like me to grow up feeling safe, feeling like they're in their own country, feeling accepted.
So he got together with some friends to start a youth group.
Hi, my name is Pepito.
Hi, my name is Maria.
The group started in 2016.
16, yes. I'm an open-minded people. I hang around with them a lot.
It's not about you gay or straight, it's just about promoting social inclusion and acceptance of everyone regardless of their differences.
Last year, their youth group helped organize the first LGBT Pride Parade in Timor-Leste.
We started here, we walked over to the government palace, and then we came back here, and then we had the performances here. There were around 500 people that attended the Pride Parade. I guess for some countries it was nothing, but for us it was a lot, especially in being a small country where the topic has never really been talked about, and it was the first Pride Parade, like having 500 people walking on the street, calling for social inclusion and acceptance and diversity. It meant a lot.
This was such a pivotal event that the Prime Minister showed his support.
É mahoto e a potencial a tu contribui para o desenvolvimento nação né, inclui membros da comunidade LGBT, ka lesbian, gay, bisexual, no transgender. Ida, bahututu, hututu, baida.
And for me specifically, especially growing up during the struggle of independence and stuff, it reminded me of that as well. Like the day of the Pride Parade reminded me of the Independence Day in 2002. Like I had the same feeling. I got really emotional, and I know that I wasn't the only person who had that feeling. Like we were sort of making history. It was the first Pride Parade in the country.
Beyond the Pride Parade, Nata supports a transgender clinic called Codiva that does HIV testing.
We are about to go see the only transgender clinic in Timor-Leste.
My name is Romiati. My name is Baby. My position here as like a transgender program officer. The clinic opened on 2017 on September. The community transgender is comfortable for access testing in the clinic.
It was inspiring to meet Nata and see how he's making a change in Timor-Leste. If you want to stay updated with him and his youth group, join them on Facebook, Hatutan.
Just type Hatutan, Hatutan. We'll post stuff there.
Appreciate it. Obrigado.
Yes.
Great, man.
Nada.
Meeting people like these 4 individuals are what inspires me to keep going, to keep traveling. There are so many stories that I've yet to tell you, so I can't wait to travel more and keep meeting these inspiring people. I'm Drewbinsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.